Hello, Uganda! I'm Kate Barrett, and I'm your host on Uganda No Uganda. Today, we have some special guests. Joining us straight from England is Harry Styles! Hello, Kate. It's an honor to be here. So, Harry, I hear you're quite the traveler. Are you familiar with Uganda? Of course! I love Uganda! The tropical weather, all the different ethnic groups, Baganda, Bazoga, Bakiga, Eteso, and that's not even half of them! Interesting. But the tropical weather? I thought it was a rainy area. Well, you're right, but I like going in the dry seasons, December to February and June to August. I also like going on their Independence Day. Great, now let's meet our next guest. She studies Uganda for a living, unlike the 80% of Ugandans who work in agriculture. It's Dr. Chris.
Actually, it's called the Republic of Uganda. But yes, I know everything there is to know about the country.
Excellent. Now let's see who knows more, Harry or Dr. Chris? First question. What are the languages of Uganda? Dr. Chris, all yours.
Thank you. The official language is English, yet Ganda and Luganda are additionally very common.
Oh, very good answer.
Furthermore, Swahili and Arabic are spoken. Makatukali and Makusatakayayo, that is, Lugandan for Catholic and Protestant, two of the major religions in Uganda.
Wow, thank you for such a thorough answer. But let's leave some of the answering to our other guest. The score is 1-0. Dr. Chris in the lead. Next, some of our audience may be familiar with Joseph Kony. In 2012, a video went viral discussing the horrible conditions some Ugandans went through. This group abducted children from their homes, forcing boys to be soldiers and girls to be sex slaves. They were then forced to murder their parents. What is the name of the group that Joseph Kony leads? Oh, I remember from the video. They are called the Lord's Resistant Army. Very good, Harry. It is now a tie. Not only is this city the capital, it is also the largest city in Uganda. What is it? Harry? Kampala. We stopped there on our tour this summer. Did your fans wear the long skirts? That is what is dominant throughout Uganda, with the exception of Kampala. Were you surprised at how Western the style was? Yes, it was very Western. I did see some in what is called a gomasi.
Gomasi, a many-layered dress. Kanzu, a long embroidered cotton dress for men.
Wow, thank you for your help, Doctor. But we were just chatting. You unfortunately do not earn points for those definitions. Okay, the score is 2-1. Mr. Styles in the lead. Question number 4. What is the median age in Uganda?
The median age is 15.5. Some more statistics. The population is 36.35 million. There is 3.24% growth rate, and 12.1% are Muslim. 24.5% of Uganda is in poverty.
Wow, okay, we get it. You know a lot about Uganda. But please refrain from answering questions that were not asked. Again, a tie game. 2-2. Hey, Harry, could you use your phone in Uganda? Of course. Yes, now I remember. There are over 16 million cell phone users in Uganda. Anyways, we all know the unfortunate disease that takes thousands of lives. In Uganda alone, there are over 1 million people living with AIDS, and about 63,000 have died from it. Do you know any of the other major health problems?
Actually, I do. Some of them include polio and measles.
Well done. The score is now 3-2, with Harry not far behind. Now, let's move on with the education. The schooling is paid for, but only for 4 of the children. The Christians and Muslims have similar access to education, yet Christians commonly have a more formal education. Do you know the literacy rate? Doctor?
73.2%.
That is correct. 4-2, Dr. Chris. And that's the game. Although Dr. Chris scored higher, we are proclaiming Harry Styles the winner because Doctor often spoke too out of hand. Congratulations, Harry. You win this coffee and gold, 2 of Uganda's main resources. Ew. I'm going to celebrate by visiting Uganda. I'm so glad to be going to Uganda in a time where the GDP has recovered so well since the downfall in 1980. I love the people there because they find it immature to act with anger in public.
Even though I'm upset that you won, I am still going to teach you their handshake. Greet men, they kneel. And if you were from a bigger city, then the proper thing to do would just do a slight knee bend.
Resting. Thank you, Dr. Chris and Harry Styles, for being on our show. We'll see you next week on Uganda No Uganda.
I don't think that's the case.